Fire and IT and Alchemist. If you have just the Dazzle, you can help out people for sure.
Yeah.
And Wings themselves for their part, they grab the Viper.
Longer going to be that huge swing. Gold goes over the other direction. So to me, I think this defensive support might be the way that they're looking to make this work. I'm going to have to reconnect.
Yeah, it's been happening to me all day. But it's a funny thing though, how effective Dazzle is against Newbee, considering that I think Newbee's much more about counter aggression than aggression. Yeah, like him throwing in his howl just for that extra bit of damage, making sure you get the most out of those Dazzle right clicks.
They're actually going to run him down and...
He's dead now.
Oh, he's got to be careful. They're going to kill him off.
Yeah.
Second goes the way, Lycan.
Feels like he vanished, Rick's more than ready to pounce on it.
Let's see.
Something's happening in the middle, I'm not sure it is.
Eyesight is going to get ran down a little bit. The Phoenix Ray is still going apparently, and Chuan looks to be going down. They're going to be able to find it as the CM finds the kill on...
Like, you get your ulti and you farm into Radiant. Look, things didn't do this game. I'm nervous to do that. I'm nervous to get to the point of the game where Sven and Elkop are just farming, and there's too much room for Wing to make space, make plays. And on the top end, Barra is being chased, but Hal's going pretty low self, and this is...
Oh my god, he just goes down. Faith Beyond is going to actually be able to walk away from that one. That was a complete and total disaster, and they are going to be able to find the kill with the Dragon Slave. Chuan becomes the carry.
You know, it's like... there's going to be a little bit of a clash in the mid lane, as Lycan happens to use the ulti, but they will smoke in as well at the same time and maybe supports. But
my
Shadow
god.
just wants to, and he's on...
Yeah, they're going to be able to get it. That's going to end up being Chuan going down, just right-click to death by Big Bad Wolf. KP trying to turn this back around. They come in with the War Stomp, and Shadow graved at the last second. He is going to be able to walk away. Can they find the kill? It doesn't look like it, and now three of Wings heroes are here in the mid lane. They're going to be able to run down Moon. He might end up going down. Shadow actually south back up, and they do have the Sunrise. Kaka comes to try and save the day. They are not going to be able to kill anybody off with this, I don't think, though. Mu ends up stunning himself, and now they might end turning this back around onto him. Well, they get the regen up, and Sven on the top side was able to kill off the Lycan. He wants to party, and it's going to try and chase them down. They're looking for Ice, and there's going to be the stun. Faith Beyond hops in. It's going to be able to do a lot of AoE damage. How is going to drop? All of a sudden, Dragonite kills him off, and the battle is going to continue as they're going to try and run down Mu. They have the Sunray trying to kill off Faith Beyond, and I think that they might have been able to do this now with the Chuan last Light Strike array. This might be enough to kill off that Bat Rider as he does finally fall. Meanwhile, the battle continues as Dragonite walks back in again, and Kaka is going to get ran down. He ends up dying. Everybody dead in the mid lane, and it doesn't look like the battle is going to stop.
Yeah. I mean, they do always go drum, but they're not always in the position that they're in here. And this is kind of, you know, I use the word always with quite loosely. I don't mean 100% of games. Well, mid lane Dragon is doomed, and
they're going to try and run him down. That should be a kill. All that tank ability that you normally have. Ice is going to end up being able to interrupt that ulti. They've actually got the Phoenix Supernova down as well. Shadow thought about trying to take it down, but no such luck. Innocent's also going to get ran down himself, and suddenly a massacre in the mid lane. Try to kill off the courier. He try and come and contest this. Faith Beyond spots out Mu. He does have his Blink Dagger if he wants to go in just a second, but Chuan's here as well, and they're going to actually end up pulling back him. So Mu going for the battle. Can they break this ulti? It actually is going to be able to be interrupted, and Newbee a little bit indecisive as to what they want to do. They're end up losing this one, and it looks like Wings are going to content themselves to take this stack. That's a good little play for them, but they need to be able to get out cleanly, and I'm not sure if that's going to end up happening now. Mu actually engaged in the ulti, and now Ice on the high ground. Mu's in a lot of trouble. His ulti might end up running out in a little bit. He's dropping very low and needs to get out of there. They aren't going to be able to keep him alive. They just lost the Alchemist. A really unfortunate series of events for Newbee there. Well, Supernova? Okay, that's a problem. Now you're going to end up having the Dragonite stunned up and chopped down in just a second. Icarus dive onto all of these heroes. They get the Shallow Grave off, trying to turn this one back around. How is going to fall, though, and maybe they're going to be able to keep this Dragonite alive through the dude. KP is just going to get ran down. Wings, oh my goodness, they are just so hard to deal with right now, and Wanda's going to explode. KP tried to pull away the damage from his teammates, but he's going to end up falling as well. 4 dead from Newbee. How gets spotted. They end up going into like an ulti form. It looks like they want to try and take this battle, and Kaka, he does have Supernova. If they want to take this one, they're going to go into all of them, and ends up dropping it down. Faithion dropping fairly low, and he's going to end up falling in the midst of it. Is able to pull away one. How is away from the rest of his team. They actually end up losing the egg, and now KP is going to go down. This went terribly for Newbee. It should have gone so much better, and it looks like they're going to end up going down. They had the initiation angle, and unfortunately, oh my god, 4 dead in a map.
Pretty soon.
Oh, Faith Beyond. He's got the courier. This is going to end up going down. Oh, one more hit. They're going to chase it down. He didn't end up picking the relic up, though, so...
Back to the game. You know, if Newbee get far ahead in this game, it's over for Wings. But I make the mistake of thinking it's stable enough for them to become a good advantage. And I see they've smoked like already.
But I think that if they have to use it at this stage on any of those heroes, it really does just become a huge problem. And Tier 3 tower doesn't go down. It just proclaimed in 2 minutes. They're going to throw on that acid spray with the Radiance Burn going. They've got a lot of wave clear on their side and capability to take this fight pretty effectively. Again, Lycan is waiting in the wings, ready to just hit away with those Necro Books if necessary. Look in, they pop the BKB, jump in, pull it back, ooh, dropping low, he got his ulti off the Sunrays, keeping him alive, and might be able to do this. How actually kills down the Crystal Maiden, and looking for a little bit more, already doomed up. Can they bring him down? Shadow runs away, Laguna Blade already flew, and they weren't able to get enough out of it. It looks like Newbee realized that they have to take this fight right now, but they really can't. Unfortunately, with Doom used now, one of the best abilities for them to stay alive is just gone, and he got ran down at the same time by the Dragon.
Full HP because there's Dazzle on their team, they've all been healed up over and over and over again. Alchemist is ready back. So if they're to lose the fight, Newbee could just lose the game altogether. So this is scary stuff.
Oh god. They jump in, they're going to be able to do a ton of damage. A nice stun onto 2, but they're just too tanky right now. Chuan ends up dropping, but honestly, look at how much they're having to use the and can't even if he had shallow break at the end. He's just going to be able to walk away. Nuan's going to run down, but at the same time, they jump in. The DK is going to be able to find a kill. And there's too much damage going their direction. They do end up losing the ace on the DK, but they've lost the Alkin. As you said, no buyback means that he is going to be dead for 60 seconds. C-Multi comes out, KP controlled and killed. As just in a second, the 5 heroes from Wings are going to be able to pull him down. Oh my god, the Tier 3 towers are going to fall again, and I think that Wings might have been able to make this work. They still don't have an Alchemist up for 45 seconds, and this could potentially be it for Newbee. And out of the Summit 5, if they end up losing this last little bit here, they jump in where how, but he's frostbitten, he doesn't have a BKB, he doesn't have anything. Just too much damage coming out from Wings. GG gets called, and that's going to do it for Newbee.
This was like it's so difficult. You know, I'm sounding very critical, but it's in any other game, things go slightly different. The Alchemist could have had his Radiance 10 minutes earlier and could have got farmed out of control, and suddenly the window's closed for Wings. But I do feel like the way things worked out, it was greedy. It was unnecessary. The Alchemist plus Sven picked together is already quite greedy, and to deal with the fact that Wings are going to be very aggressive and you have a greedy dual core, I think they needed both itemized for early. The Sven did, the Alchemist didn't. And I honestly think that Alch build is kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back here. It just makes it impossible for them to do